Hello and welcome to this episode of Agilato. My name is Ravi Verma. I'm the founder, CEO and org whisperer at Smooth Apps, and it's good to be back with you. So in this episode, I want to talk about something that is one of my true loves, the game of basketball. And I want to travel back in time. It's June 2001 and I landed in the US for the first time, city of Addison. And I had landed with 5 of my other colleagues, and every evening all my colleagues would go out into the town and just sightseeing. For me, being an introvert, I don't enjoy sightseeing if my wife is not next to me, so I'm stuck in the apartment, and I turn on the TV, and the one thing that attracts my attention that I cannot pull my eyes away from is the game of basketball. It's the first time in my life I saw professional basketball. And I saw this, it happened to be the playoff series. It was 2001, probably it was June, and it was the playoff series between the LA Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers. And the more I watched the game, the more I got hooked on to the game of basketball. And what I remember most was that on the LA Lakers, they had Kobe Bryant and they had Shaquille O'Neal and they had Derek Fisher, and they had a team full of superstars. And the only name that I remember from the Philadelphia 76ers was Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson, 19 points.
He was this guy relative to Shaquille O'Neal and perhaps Kobe. He is not that imposing a figure physically. But every night he came, and even though I did not know much about the technique and nuances of basketball, it was very obvious to me that he left it all out on the floor. He was shooting and dribbling, and he was throwing himself on the ball, trying to get steals. And I could tell that he put his heart and soul and blood and sweat into the game. And from that day onwards, I got addicted to the game of basketball, and I've been a fan ever since. And over time, I started appreciating the nuances of the game. And there are things that I didn't catch then, which I catch now. And one of the things that has fascinated me about basketball is that they say it's a game of runs. So one team will make a run, the coach calls a timeout, the coach gives some kind of a feedback to the team members, and they go back into the game, they make some adjustments, and then sometimes the direction and the momentum swings between timeouts. Okay. So recently I was talking to a bunch of students in the SMU Cox School of Business, and I was explaining what agile means to them. And I spoke about the game of basketball, and I said, if you were a coach of a basketball team, or if you were a player for a basketball team, what does success mean to you? And the answer was wins. And my question was, winning at what? There could be so many different levels of winning in a basketball game. Let's try to sketch out some of them. At one level, you could try to win the interval of the game between timeouts. So you want to see if you can outscore your opponent from the ending of this timeout to the beginning of this timeout. But is that really what success is? Would you be satisfied if you just won one interval? Probably not. What might be the next higher level? Maybe you want to win one quarter. You want to outscore your opponent for a given quarter. Is that enough? Probably not. If you won a quarter, you may not necessarily call yourself a success. What is the next level? Maybe winning the game is success. But is that enough? Would a professional basketball team or any team be satisfied just because they won one game? What might be the next level? Well, what if you won the whole season? The regular season. Would that be enough to be successful? If you look at the last season, which was the 2015-2016 season, the Golden State Warriors, they won the maximum number of games in a season, and they broke the record of the Chicago Bulls. But was that enough? Do you think that they are happy now? Probably not, because they lost in the championship finals to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So what is the next level? One possible next level is to make it to the playoffs and to win a playoff series. But is winning a playoff series necessary, or is that what everybody is shooting for? Probably not. What you want is to win the championship. Then if you ask yourself the question, if you ask LeBron James, is the championship enough? Chances are he might say no, it's not. Most champions want to be part of a dynasty. One championship is not enough. They want to have 3, 4, 5. They want to have a legacy. So how does any of this relate to the challenges of complex software delivery? To find out, you're just gonna have to tune in to the next episode of Agilato. Hey guys, hope you liked my videos. Don't forget to subscribe so you get notified of our new videos and new episodes. Share with your colleagues. Follow us on social media. So would you like fresh ideas on how to stay agile? Check out smoothapps.com. We've got our upcoming events and training. You can read our blog for free tools and techniques, and you can even schedule a free mentoring session with us. So until next time, scrum on.